it's about that time. So, today I am finally going to do part 2 of The Last Human on Earth. Thank you to the people that have suggested me doing this. I didn't even realize, I completely forgot that there was a part 2 and I never did it. So here today, finally, at 2022, we are finally going to do part 2 of The Last Human on Earth by Lily Trescott MSP. I will have the original in the description down below, and let me know what other Gacha stories you'd like to see me react to next, or what part 2s I haven't done that I completely forgot about that you'd like to see me do. Let's get this done, shall we? And by the way, if you haven't seen part 1, which by this time probably not, I will have in the description down below as well, so definitely go ahead and check that out. So, where are you heading, Kennedy? Boss, please! You weren't planning on running off to Mars, were you? Did you really think you were going to get away with this, you disgusting mortal? Did you really think you'd be able to survive and escape the land of the wolves? Ha 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 ha! Trying to run away again? That's the problem with you humans. All you do is try and deceive and manipulate people. Well, it's not going to work. You deceiving me into thinking you were a wolf was enough. I've locked the doors and I'm waiting for the assassin wolves to get here. Once they come, you're dead meat. You'll be gone like the rest of the humans. Please don't kill me. I didn't do anything to you. My parents passed away. My friends passed away. All because of the wolves since they were humans. I just want to live my life in a world where I feel safe and welcome in. Why don't you get it? You humans aren't welcome anywhere. You humans shouldn't even be on Mars either. The whole human race should be extinct. You disgusting creatures have no benefit to the universe whatsoever, including your stupid parents. It's a delight that they're gone. What's wrong with you? Why do you even hate humans so much? What have they ever done to you? Huh? Because you humans are malicious animals. And you wolves aren't? You hurt people who don't agree with your barbaric beliefs. You focus solely on doing bad rather than good and try to spread that messed up message to the rest of the wolves on Earth. And if any of your wolves refuse to follow along with your disgusting beliefs, you get rid of them. Must I go on? You are the only malicious animal here. How dare you! First you come into my team, manipulate me and my fellow members into thinking you're a wolf, attempt to break into my space center and steal my shuttle so you can run off to Mars, and you're telling me I'm the bad one? Can't believe Corbin would betray me for you. He fell into the human trap, just as I did. Just as he did? As for Lane, I'm not surprised. That's why I got rid of him immediately. What do you mean, got rid of him? He's gone, Kennedy. How could you? He didn't deserve to go so soon. Wait, where's Corbin? What did you do to him? Is he okay? Why do you care about him? You should be caring about yourself right now, because you'll be facing a lot worse than what both Corbin and Lane went through. Gosh, the assassins are taking too long. I guess I'll just deal with you myself in the meanwhile. You're gone! I'm going to get rid of her! You idiots took too long to come! The human escaped! I don't care! Hunt her down ASAP! Corbin? He was just here a few minutes ago. Where did he go? What did they do to him? Ugh! There she is! Get her! Hey! What are you? What was that noise? Did you get her, Miles? Run! They're coming! My tail! It got stuck in my shorts! Miles, did you get her? No, wait. There she is! Come here! Miles! Are you okay? You're bruised! She ran straight down! Please don't! Corbin! You don't even know how happy I am to see you! I thought they did something horrible to you, like they did to Lane. What? What's wrong? Surrender yourself already! Oh, thank goodness you've already got her. Well, get her ready then. Boss needs her in a few more hours. What did she mean by get her ready? Corbin, what are you doing? I've got her. Unconscious? Unconscious. Fantastic. Bring her to the bunker. Yes, sir. Kennedy. How Wait a minute. Why can't I move? Where am I? Oh, finally, you're awake. What's going on? Where am I? You're currently in the bunker under my space center and chained to a chair. Why? Because I changed my mind. At first, I was just gonna end you off and put you in the ground like the rest of the humans. But after all those malicious stunts you pulled, you stealing my keycard and attempting to run away was the last straw. So now, you're going to be a servant for the wolves and I in the government for the rest of your life. No, this can't be happening right now. Wait. But that still doesn't explain why I'm chained to a chair in a bunker. Oh yes, about that. Well, because I can't trust that you won't attempt to run away while you're my servant. I'm going to wipe your memory and raise you to only obey my orders so you won't know any better and won't know how to run away. What? Please, I don't deserve this. Yes, you do. You humans all deserve this and worse. Isn't it amazing? In a few more minutes, you won't remember your parents, Lane, Corbin. All you'll know is how to obey rules. You'll practically just be a robot. How can you even sleep at night? You deserve to be punished, not me, not any other human. You! How dare you use such language to describe me? You know what? I'm not even going to bother. I'll deal with you after I've wiped your memory. But now I must get going. I need to prepare the anesthetic to make you unconscious before I wipe out your memories. And since I can't trust you at all, I'll send in one of my special wolves to watch you for the meanwhile. Corbin, come in. What is it that you need, sir? I need you to keep an eye on that human whilst I prepare some anesthesia. Can you do that for me? Yes, sir. Great. I'll be back once I have the injections that'll make you unconscious. And once you regain consciousness, you'll be a completely new person. Bye now. Corbin? Corbin? Corbin, listen to me! I don't speak or listen to humans. Now shut it. What happened to you? This isn't you and you know it. Yes, this is. Now be quiet. Why are you doing this? Why are you obeying their orders? They got rid of Lane, your friend Lane. How are you still obeying them after that? Ugh! Corbin, can you take Kennedy to the injection room whilst I prepare the anesthetics? Yes, sir. What are you? Hey! Stop dragging me! What's wrong with you? This isn't you! It's weird. He's not necessarily being rude to me. He's just not responding or communicating with me. And boss did say he did something to both Lane and Corbin. Did he wipe Corbin's memory? No, he couldn't have. My punishment is wiping my memory, and he said my punishment was the worst of all. Did something else to him. He brainwashed him? Corbin? I do not speak to humans. I think he has been brainwashed. How can you break a brainwashing spell? By a true love's kiss? Oh, no, I can't. There must be something else. All right, I've prepared the anesthetics. I'm coming now. Corbin, I have a question. Haven't I told you enough? I don't. Kennedy, aren't you supposed to be in the shuttle right now? Corbin, you're back. What are you talking about? I've always been here. I don't have much time to explain, but I think boss brainwashed you into obeying all his commands. What? And now he's planning on wiping my memory and making me a servant for the rest of my life. He's gone to get some anesthesia to use on me so I go unconscious, and then he'll wipe my memory and make me his servant forever. Corbin, she's in the injection room with you, right? Please help me. Yes, she is. Great, I'm coming now. Corbin, please go back to normal. Please. Ready for the shots, Kennedy? Please let me go. I didn't do anything to you. You humans did a lot to me, and now you're all finally being punished for it. Here, it's injection time now, Kennedy. No! Please! I want to at least remember my parents. Too bad. Once I use the machine to wipe your memory, you won't remember anything. Corbin, get me the syringe. Prepare to wake up as a new person, Kennedy. I didn't realize once you wake up, you won't remember your own name either. I've got the syringe, sir. Great, now give it to me. Now, Kennedy, prepare for a deep sleep. Corbin, hand me over the... Corbin, you're not brainwashed? No, I'm not. I was just playing along. I'm so glad to have you back. Me too. We need to get going before the wolves come and realize what's happened. Is she unconscious yet, boss? Boss? What did you guys do to him? Wait, aren't you the human? Let's go! Get security here ASAP! You're here! Oh yeah. Surrender yourselves! Let's go! This is pretty awkward. Give yourselves up already or die! Oh! Yeah, okay. We need to run! Got it! Finally! We're safe! Are you sure about that, mortal? You should have known from the start, no one can ever escape the wolves. I'm so disappointed in you, Corbin. You were boss's top commander. You spent your whole life fighting for the wolves and earned our admiration just to waste it on some disgusting human. And since you did that, we have no choice but to treat you as a human. Are we gone? What the? Lane! Oh my gosh, you're okay! What happened? Boss told me that he got rid of you! Well, he tried to, but I survived. Glad to see you again, Lane. I'm glad to see you too. I'm glad to see both of you again. But we can't stay here and keep chatting. We really need to go. The whole wolf team is looking for us. There's a bounty placed on our heads and they want to take us all down by tonight. We need to get out of here and get to the space shuttle as soon as possible. But then what will we do after Kennedy escapes? We'll still be in danger. Kennedy isn't going to escape without us because we're going to Mars with her. Where? What? Yeah. We're going to Mars as well, because we have no choice. We can't stay here unless you just want to get ended from the wolves. But we can't go. Mars is a human world. They'd never let us in. Well, we have to try. What else can we do? We're not gonna live if we stay here. I'm going to Mars regardless, whether you're coming or not. You're right. We don't have a chance here anymore. We should just take the chance and go to Mars with Kennedy. Finally, you've used your brain. Let's go. Look, there's the entrance to the space shuttle. We're really getting out of here. Not so fast. Where do you think you traitors are going? Not to Mars, that's for sure. How could you? How could you wolves betray your whole team, your family, for a human? If only she had perished during the human wipeout, none of this would have happened right now. I never thought you would do this to me, Lane. Betray your fellow wolves for some stupid mortal. And I never thought you and my fellow wolves would try to get rid of me either. Neither my or their faults. It's just the law. If any wolf betrays their pack, you have the right to take them down. How in the world have I betrayed my pack? Supporting to protect the lives of the innocent isn't betrayal. It's called having a heart and not being a cold-hearted jerk. Fighting for the innocent is not and will never be betrayal. The innocent? Humans aren't innocent! And that animal over there is certainly not innocent. She's an evil creature that should be gone right now. Watch your mouth. Gosh, Corbin, I'm so disappointed in you right now. You're the last wolf I would have thought would betray me. That's rich coming from you. You betrayed me by brainwashing me into obeying all your ridiculous orders and attempt to break Kennedy and I's love. I was only trying to protect you. Protect me from what? Happiness? Go on, tell me, to protect you from falling into the same hole as I did. Ugh. I had fallen in love with a human once too when I was younger. We were in fact dating too. Her name was Carly, and I was madly in love with her. I thought she was madly in love with me too. We're so close to each other. We did everything and went everywhere together. Every moment I spent with her felt like I was in heaven. And although many wolves warned me to stay away since she was human, I was just like you. I didn't believe them. I dismissed all their warnings and continued to date her. After 2 years of dating, I planned to propose to her on the day of our anniversary. I was so excited. I thought this was going to be the best day of my life. Oh boy, how wrong I was. Carly, you home? Damien! You're home early. You're cheating on me? How could you? Has our relationship meant nothing to you? Well, I came home early today because I was planning on proposing to you. And you thought I was going to say yes? gosh, I'm glad you caught me cheating on you today. Considering I've been cheating on you for the past 6 months now. I'd never marry you. What? You're a wolf. I'd never marry a wolf. This isn't you, Carly. What about our relationship? We've been dating for 2 years. All you were to me during those 2 years was a toy I could play with. Dude, do you actually think a human would ever love a wolf? You guys are like dogs. You should just go back to the woods where you belong. Can you go now? You're ruining our date. Okay. You will regret this, Carly. If only I had someone to brainwash me from loving her back then, I would have never had to go through the heartbreak and pain I felt. All because of you disgusting humans. Just because you came across some bad humans doesn't mean they're all like that. Yes, they are. But fine, if you don't want to listen to me and you want to side with those disgusting humans, then you have no place on Earth anyways! Goodbye, traitors! Thank you so much for saving us, but now we really need to go before the wolves realize their leader's gone! Let's go! Where are you heading? M-A-R-S, Mars! Go! It's clear, the shuttle is empty. Alright everyone, prepare for the takeoff! Ah! Wow, this is really happening! We're really going to Mars! Thank you so much for being there for me, Corbin. If fate hadn't brought us together the day I was in the woods, I don't know what I would have done. Thank you for being there for me too. If it weren't for you opening my eyes about the wolves, I would still be supporting their absurd beliefs. I love you. I love you too. And thank you, Lane. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been able to know how to fight off Boss. And Corbin and I wouldn't have had someone to protect us when we were cornered by the wolves. I love and appreciate you so much, but I just don't love you in that sort of way. But I still love you as a friend, and I hope we can stay best friends. And maybe you can teach me some more amazing fighting skills when we get to Mars, too. Mars, here we come! Whoa! Yes, Mars was absolutely amazing! When we first arrived on Mars, we were worried Lane and Corbin wouldn't be accepted since they were wolves. However, they actually welcomed them with open arms, and many thanked and appreciated them. Our journey to Mars amazed people so much, we were invited to red carpet events and interviewed frequently. However, the interviewers were mainly interested in interviewing Lane and Corbin, since they were actually the first wolves to ever enter Mars. And disregarding the publicity we received from everyone, Mars also is amazing in other ways too. Corbin and I were finally able to date openly as a couple without worrying about any wolf catching us. So we'd hang out with each other and learn more and more about one another every day. And it really made us a lot closer as a couple. We'd go to the park together, go to the cinema together, go to the beach together. We did conventional relationship things together, and this time we could do it all without fighting for our love. Every day with him was absolutely amazing. Oh, and in case you're wondering where Lane is, he eventually found love too. He started dating a girl named Samantha, and a year later they got married. And soon after their wedding, Corbin and I got married too. Fast forward 10 years, now we have 2 children, Julia and Max. And now we're a happy family. Oh my gosh, that was so cute! So that was part 2, finally, of The Last Human on Earth, a Gacha Life mini-movie by Lily Trescott, MSP. If you haven't seen part 1, I will have it in the description along with the original, so definitely go ahead and check those out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like, and if you're new, subscribe to GamingMermaid or Merman. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!